Welcome to SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, California. The Green Bay Packers take on the Los Angeles Rams.
You either get better or you get worse. You're never staying the same. And every week is a new challenge.
Rainbows for Reed down the left side. And Reed makes the catch.
That was complimentary football at its finest.
It is intercepted. X on the spot. McKinney coming back the other way.
It's unlike anything I've ever seen. I don't want to jinx it.
Right lane, left side, Tucker cross wide open, left sideline, all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
You just got to take it one play at a time. That's a mindset.
Give it up for yourself for playing a four-quarter game.
We proved that we're going to keep fighting. It's all about, the brotherhood we got, just fighting for every play, for everybody in the locker room.
Hey everybody, welcome to Total Packers with Matt LaFleur, presented by Software One. Larry McCarren along with the head coach of the Green Bay Packers. And Matt, the good news is that you're 3-2. The even better news is that nobody's satisfied, players or coaches.
Yeah, I think, we're always happy with a win. However, it gives us a great opportunity to go back and look at the things that we could have done better, and I think there were a lot that we could have done better in that game.
How about on the flip side of that, this is your show, the most encouraging things coming out of the victory?
Well, just the victory itself, and coming back and battling back on the road is never easy. Being down, we had the critical turnover mistake right before the half and be able to respond and rebound from that and go down. Getting the 3 points right before the half was critical. And then I just love the example of complementary football in the second half. You get a takeaway, you go down and score. You get another takeaway, you go down and score. And I think that ultimately was the difference in the game.
What did it say about Jordan Love after the pick six, which has got to be unsettling for any quarterback? After that, he completes 9 straight passes. 2 of them go for touchdowns. What did that say about Jordan?
That's who he is. He's just a resilient guy that's going to continue to battle and, play each play as its own play. And no matter what's happened, whether it's good or bad, he's going to be resilient and he's just going to move forward.
That 53-yard completion to Jaden Reed, that was the key to your first scoring drive. That was a beautiful play. It was pro football at its best, but it was not just the way you drew it up, huh?
What do you mean? We always draw 53-yarders into triple coverage. No, not necessarily the read we wanted, but it was on point in terms of the accuracy, and Jaden Reed just made a hell of a catch.
Matt, after the game, you said your offense was kind of feast or famine. What's got to happen for there to be more feasting?
More explosives. And we all know explosive plays lead to points, and that's what happened on the drives that we did score. We were able to generate those explosive plays. I think it's just more the consistency. Obviously, it was hard to get into a rhythm when you're so poor on third down and you're in third and long majority of the game. It's going to be tough to convert those, and you need to convert those third downs to kind of get into a flow on offense.
Defensively, Xavier McKinney now has 6 takeaways of his own. Matt, I counted it 3 times so I wouldn't screw it up. There are 18 teams in the league without 6 takeaways. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Told you yesterday, I don't want to jinx this. So I think, yeah, he's a takeaway machine. His intelligence, his instinctiveness, and his skill set that allows him to be that. He is able to anticipate the plays and make plays on the ball.
Elsewhere in the secondary, you go with Keyshawn Nixon staying on the outside, Javon Bullard moving up to the nickel in the slot, and that gives Evan Williams a chance to play a lot of safety for you. How'd you like that adjustment?
I thought those guys did outstanding. I thought overall our defense played pretty well. Anytime you ultimately hold the opposition to 13 points or whatever it was, that's typically a winning effort on defense. But I think it took the collective effort of all those guys to make that happen.
Whether it was getting stops on 4th down or stopping that 2-point conversion, that could have changed things dramatically. Whether either one of those, your defense, I mean, it wasn't perfect, but when it had to make a play, it made them.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of great moments in there. Obviously, the 2 takeaways. We had a critical 4th down stop in the red area, had a couple sacks that knocked LA out of field goal range that just came at the right time.
Got to bring this up. How about the Packer fans that were at SoFi? They took it over.
It was outstanding. It was far better than I could have ever imagined. It definitely had a huge impact on the game. Anytime that you're at home and you're using your silent count on offense, that is a tremendous disadvantage, and we definitely appreciate all the Packer fans showing up and showing out for us to help us get a victory.
On a historical note, Sean McVay is generally regarded as one of the best in the business. Matt LaFleur is now 5-0 against Sean McVay. Just saying, Matt.
The Green Bay Packers are 5-0 versus the LA Rams.
All right, we'll be right back.
Motion from Atwell. Here's the snap. Stafford looking left, looking right. Under pressure. Hit and set. Karl Brooks got home for the first time this season.
Total Packers with Matt LaFleur is brought to you by your local Chevy dealers, by Bellin Health, and by Johnsonville. Welcome back. This one-on-one is brought to you by Brew Pub, lots of matzo pizza.
Under pressure and he's sacked. Karl Brooks got it. Oh, what a play by Karl Brooks in the flat.
Brooks was actually, you talk about desire, crawling to make that tackle.
Sack, Karl Brooks, and a relentless effort and attitude here by Karl Brooks.
Karl, do you have to get a sack for you to have a good game in your mind?
No. I feel like if you just affect the quarterback, get in his face, get him off his spot, get pressure in his face, it creates a lot of, chaos, not just for us as a team, but for our back end to, cause picks.
Under a blitz, rainbows down the left side. It is intercepted.
Now, the first sack against the Rams. Could you give us the backstory on it? Tell us about that play from your perspective.
Yeah, when we got the call in the huddle, lined up to the left, I knew I was going to be an edge rusher on that play. Ball got snapped and he ran at me. I'm thinking it was a screen or something to the perimeter. Got around it. Matt Stafford still had the ball and got after him.
They got him. That's Brooks with the sack.
Now, the second sack you were involved with that you shared with Preston, you and Colby were running a TT stunt. Do you prefer to have individual rushes where you're working one-on-one, or do you like doing the stunning thing?
I love whatever works. I love whatever.
Bingo, a very smart player here.
I love whatever's effective. Kobe did a good job penetrating in that A gap. I seen that the backside guard try to wall me off, so I swam over top of him and got to the quarterback.
He's hit and sacked back near the 45-yard line.
It wasn't easy, but you guys got it done. What do you take away from the Rams game?
That, the NFL is hard. It's hard to win day in and day out. Focus to detail is very important because, we got that last stop right before, the game was over.
Pass incomplete, and the Packers are going to hold on.
And the Rams is a great football team, and playing there too, getting a win on the road is definitely hard, so can't take nothing for granted.
Karl, your second season playing professional football. Do you like the job? Do you like playing football for a living?
I love what I do. I love playing football. I love going out there, competing every day in practice, and then going out there and doing it on Sunday. You know, you grow up wanting to do this, and now it's finally here. So just really trying to just take advantage of my opportunities, stay focused, stay in the moment. But I definitely love and enjoy what I do.
And he ducks and gets swamped. That's Brooks. Second time today.
He's played outstanding today.
No five. Ah! Woo! Yeah, I'll take a tunnel. Yeah, tunnel. I'm just a baby. Hey, big dog, believe, big dog, 3, 1, 2, 3. Big dog. God's war. May your hammer be mighty. Yeah, you're a big ass boy. Can't believe I let a DB tackle me in space. Well, we're gonna score right here. We're gonna score right here. Believe that.
Looking downfield, right flank, left side, Tucker Kraft wide open. Tucker Kraft tight-roping the left sideline to the end zone for the touchdown. Like a gazelle down the sideline.
I think we screamed too much. we were only screaming. We were only screaming. Wonder how fast I was going. My legs hurt. You're fire. My glutes are on fire. DB didn't get me that time.
Looking around, screens it out. Tucker Kraft cuts it back, 10 to the 5, reaching, end zone. He is in.
Come on, man. I got in there. You're a dog, boy. You're a dog.
Tucker Kraft for the second time today.
You're so lit right now, boy. You're so lit right now, boy. I'm tired. I'm proud of you. Back him up. Back him up.
Welcome back. This week's Chalk Talk is brought to you by Network Health. If you're looking for complimentary football, you've come to the right place. Defense, and the Rams running the ball. And Lucas Van Ness is making great use of his hands. He sheds the blocker and makes first contact with the ball carrier. Kingsley Enagbare comes in from the other side and watch his right arm and hand. He literally punches that ball out just the way he's coached to do, and the mad scramble is on. And Xavier McKinney, he just has a knack. He's there when the ball squirts out, Johnny on the spot picks it up, and he puts the Packer offense in business, 1st and 10 at their own 30. A 4-yard run later, the Packers faking around to Jaden Reed, and Jordan Love is back to pass. Dontavian Wicks is occupying the corner. Bo Melton is dragging the nickel back upfield, and Josh Jacobs is drawing the coverage of the inside linebacker. Right in between those three, Tucker Kraft pops wide open. It's almost like the Packers planned it that way. Jordan Love gets the ball to him. Tucker puts it in his left hand so he can use his right hand for the stiff arm. And Dontavian Wicks, he is blocking one, and it turns into 2. And the Packers take a 17-13 lead. On the ensuing kickoff, keep an eye on Javon Bullard. He makes quick work of the blocker, and then in the open field just splatters Blake Corum. Stops him dead in his tracks inside the 30. Offense, defense, special teams, all in the span of 4 plays and 1 minute. That is complimentary football at its very best. Total Packers with Matt LaFleur is brought to you by Network Health, by your Wisconsin Toyota dealers, and by Software One, redefining how companies build, buy, and manage everything in the cloud. The Packers and Bellin Health are featuring an exclusive hat for Packers versus Cancer. Join the fight today and help the Vince Lombardi Cancer Foundation. Visit PackersProShop.com. Welcome back. Time to hand out game balls. And Matt, on offense, the winner is Tucker Kraft. No surprise there. 4 catches, 88 yards, 2 touchdowns. And I look at him and I think modern day athleticism, old school attitude. What do you think?
I think you said it perfectly right there. He plays the game the way it's meant to be played. I think he plays with an edge, plays physical. But again, it's a credit to all the work that he's put in, because he's had to earn that spot. And, you know, we're lucky to have a guy as versatile as he is.
On defense, no surprise there either. You go with Xavier McKinney, 3 tackles, 1 fumble recovered, 1 interception, 2 passes defensed, and those takeaways led to 14 points. And you talk about complimentary football.
Yeah, he's got a nose for the football and continues to make big plays. And, you know, hopefully we're sitting here every week talking about the takeaways that he's been able to get for us and put us in a good position.
And on defense or special teams, you went with Corey Ballantyne. And I don't really know what else he did, but I do know this. On the first punt, he goes down, he's playing flyer, gunner, the outside guy. Outmaneuvers the guy assigned to block him, then makes a tackle downfield for 0 gain, and he made it with authority. That sets a tone, doesn't it?
It certainly does. You know, we always talk about our defense setting the table for our defense, and he's been a key contributor to that. And, you know, when called upon in defensive situations, he always steps up and rises to the occasion.
Thank you, Matt. Coming up, the last word from the coach. Don't go away. The last word with Matt LaFleur is brought to you by Construction Business Group and Wisconsin Operating Engineers Local 139. Welcome back. Time for the last word from the coach. And Matt, this week the Arizona Cardinals come to town, and they're 2-3, but they're coming off a huge win over the San Francisco 49ers. And every time people think of the Cardinals, I think they think about Kyler Murray.
As they should. He is a problem. He's a guy that can beat you with his arm, with his legs. He can just navigate out of the toughest positions. So we're going to have to do a great job of containing him, because he is the key that makes them go.
Matt, thank you. Best of luck against the Cardinals, and thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.